everybody, welcome back to POW Science Experiments. My name is Mr. Miles. I'm going to be your POW Science scientist for the next few minutes. So you might have noticed that our lighting situation has improved, but we are still not at POW Science, and that's because we at POW Science are continuing to spread love, not viruses, by practicing good social distancing, so I am at home. This experiment is one that you can do at home, or if you can't do it at home, you can watch it alongside of us, and I can show it to you, and I am very excited that I can do it. Can you guess what the material is? It's a can! So our experiment today is called Can-Tastic. So Can-Tastic takes two materials, one of which is pretty obvious. It needs a can. It can be from anything. This happens to be from Mountain Dew. It does not have to be from Mountain Dew. And the second thing that you need is you need a balloon, which I am now going to inflate using the power of movie magic. Ooh. So Can-Tastic is an experiment that is all about static electricity, which refers to the imbalance of electrical charge over the surface of an object. So everything around us, the balloon, our bodies, the air, is made up of matter, and matter is made up of atoms, and atoms are surrounded by negatively charged electrons. So when you rub certain surfaces together, like a balloon and your hair, what you're doing is you're changing the arrangement of electrons on your hair and on the surface of the balloon so that you have an imbalance and there's more electrons on the balloon than there is on your hair. And so that's why, if you've ever done the static hair experiment, which I cannot necessarily do with my very short hair, that's why hair is attracted to the balloon. But what we're going to do is we are going to make the balloon be attracted to something different. So the first step of Can-Tastic after you've inflated your balloon is you got to get your balloon nice and staticky. So you can do this by rubbing it on your head. Now I recommend only one head per balloon. Again, we are trying to spread love, not germs. So go in and rub. So now that my balloon is nice and staticky, we're going to switch views and I'm going to show you what happens when we hold the balloon near the can. But before we do that, I want you to give the question a think. What do you think will happen when we hold the statically charged balloon near the aluminum can? Give it a think, and when you are ready, keep on watching. So for this next part of the video, I moved the camera off the wall so that we could see the bottom of the can. And the reason why I did this is because I want us to see what happens when we take the staticed up balloon and hold it near the can, not touching the can, just near the can. So what I'm going to do is, off camera, I'm going to re-static up this balloon so that it's nice and fresh. And I want you to watch what happens to the can. Right now it's not moving. Ghost can. We know that it was not actually a ghost can. What it really was a static electricity can. So when you rub the balloon on your head, what you're doing is you're creating a negative static charge on the balloon. The can does not quite have as much negative charge. It kind of has a normal level of negative charge. So you have really, really negative and kind of negative. And charges that are extremely different tend to attract one another. So negative charges attract positive charges, really negative charges attract less negative charges. So what ends up happening is the surface of the balloon is attracted to the surface of the can, and because the can can just roll freely, the can travels toward the balloon. I hope you enjoyed today's Can-Tastic experiment. Let us know in the comments if you and your family decide to do this experiment. Maybe you'll decide to have a can race. I don't know. But in the meantime, thank you for watching POW Science Experiments. My name is Mr. Miles. I am your POW Science scientist. I'm off to go drink some more Mountain Dew. Thank you for watching. This video is not sponsored by Mountain Dew.